So you have simultaneously made it more attractive to get up and go for a run and less attractive to press snooze and sleep in. You haven't necessarily changed the difficulty of the run, right? Like the run is just as hard as it was before, but you have kind of changed the calculus that's going on in your mind about whether you want to do it or not. And this is one example of what I mean when I'm talking about making habits more attractive. Like you kind of change how compelled you feel to do the behavior. Commitment devices are really useful. They can be really helpful for short-term motivation, for kind of getting you going and getting you to stick to it, this week or stop procrastinating. If you want to stick to things for long-term, there's a second force that I think is even more powerful, and that's the power of the social environment. If you can join tribes, join groups where your desired behavior is the normal behavior, man, I think that can really help habits stick and maintain their attractiveness for the long term. The environment's almost like a form of gravity. It's kind of constantly tugging on you and pulling you back in. And as best as possible, you want to get those things aligned, get those things optimized, and join groups where your desired behavior is the normal behavior, and optimize and create spaces that encourage or make obvious the habits that you want to build. I have this reader, his name's Mitch. I mentioned him in Atomic Habits, and he lost over 100 pounds, so 40, 50 kilos, kept it off for more than a decade. And when he first started going to the gym, he had this strange little rule for himself where he wasn't allowed to stay for longer than 5 minutes. So he'd get in the car, drive to the gym, get out, do half an exercise, get back in the car, drive home. And it sounds silly, right? It sounds ridiculous. You're like, obviously this is not going to get the guy the results that he wants. But if you take a step back, what you realize is that he was mastering the art of showing up. He was becoming the type of person that went to the gym 4 days a week, even if it was only for 5 minutes. And this is a much deeper truth about habits.